Hey guys, welcome back to Stinson Farms. Hey, I stopped by the farm today on the way home and looked at the corn and beans. I've made a few videos where I took you out and showed you the crop, and I wanted to go by there today. I was going to pull a few ears of corn and see what my potential yield could be. So we're going to do a little corn math. Now this ain't proven, and I tried it last year and it was off a little bit, but it's the only way I know to do it. But it is a way to get a decent estimate, I guess. There's a lot of factors that go into it in the end product, your test weight, your overall stand in your field, and things like that. And you can just kind of guess at that at this point. But I pulled a few ears, and these are it here. Now these came from 4 different areas in the field, and just randomly, nothing sawed out. I just went out there and picked ear corn. One of these actually come from the edge of the field. The others were throughout the field in different areas, and it's a couple different fields actually, but it's pretty promising. It looks pretty promising. So we're going to do a little bit of corn math, and I'll show you how I do it. So I know there's different ways of doing it, and there's a lot of different formulas you can use, but this is the one I use, and it's fairly accurate. I wouldn't call it perfect by any means, but it does pretty good. Now the odd thing about this ear right here is that came out of the field. All 3 of these ears have 16 rows around them. This one has 18, and you can notice the kernels on it are a little bit smaller, and the ear is a little bit shorter. But it's got 18 rows. I don't know how much of that, I don't know how much of it has 18 versus the 16. But what I do, so there's 18 rows. We count how many kernels we have long, and I start about here. I don't start at the very bottom, and I stop about here. I don't count the little nubbins on the end. So we're going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. All right, so I'm going to count that 29. So the formula I use is you find out how many kernels you got. So there's 18 rows by 29 kernels long. Comes up 522 kernels on this cob, give or take, because we didn't count the ones on the very end. Now I'm going to times that by 29,000. I targeted 32,000 when I planted the corn. I don't know. I know I don't have that population out there, so I'm just going to say 29. Gives you a number, and then I divide that by 90,000, because roughly there should be 90,000 kernels per acre. And that gives me a total of 168.2, which is about what I done last year. So that's probably in the ballpark. Now this next ear, let's look at this ear here. This ear, it's got 16 rows, but it's longer. Let's count these. All right, well, I counted 35, I'm gonna stop there. So do the math on this one. 16 times 35 times 29,000. Divide that by 90,000. And that's 180. So I'm not gonna count all of them. But one ear was at 168, this ear was at 190, this ear is around 170, and this one's probably going to be a little bit less. But roughly we're going to be looking at somewhere between 160 180 bushel to acre, I would guess. And I can live with that this year. I was hoping for more, but we got lucky and we got rain just in time. As you can see, the ears are pretty healthy. There is some indication of dry weather here or there. You see these kernels like this, a little bit of stress on it, areas like this right here, but overall it done very well. And also I snapped some shots of my beans while I was up there, and I'll try to drop them in this video as well. They're still growing. They look really good. I'm really pleased with them, really surprised actually. And they're just loaded with pods from top to bottom, and they're still blooming. So hopefully we'll even get more pods. And my stand is thick and thin. What I did notice is where my beans are thinner, I seem to have more pods. There's more branches off the bean. So I'll drop that in this video as well, and let you look at them, and just let you see what it's doing. But that's how you do corn math. At least that's how I do corn math. If you ever want to know about what your corn's going to yield, you know, if you know basically your population, seed population when you planted it, that'll give you a rough estimate on that. Well guys, that was just a little short video. Thought I'd throw it out there. Thought some of you may be interested in seeing how that's done. Appreciate you being here. Thank you for hanging around. Thank you for watching. And thank you for continuing to support. And well, I'll catch you next time.